How to make a decent sounding recording quick start guide. Ready, go! You will need a computer that has Windows 7 or above. An audio interface like this Pod UX2, good for guitar and bass type stuff. Or if you're just trying to drop some dope rhymes on your newest mixtape, try something like this Multimix 4. A 1/4 or 1/8 inch audio adapter to plug your headphones into your audio device. A USB cable, like this, to attach your audio device to your computer. A microphone, like this SM57 Shure microphone. It is the industrial standard when it comes to microphones in studios across the lands. An XLR cable. This will connect your microphone to your audio device to allow it to transmit sonic waves to and from the computer. Silly me, I almost forgot headphones. You need a good pair of headphones so you can listen to what you're recording while you're recording it without recording your recording that you already recording. If you plan on recording guitar, you're going to need a 1/4 inch cable. This works the same as the XLR, except it's not an XLR cable because it's a 1/4 inch cable. A mic stand, unless you plan to hold your mic the whole time. Don't do that. A pop filter. This will filter out some unnecessary sounds you do not want in your recordings. And finally, you're definitely going to require the instruments that you will be recording. My, we've got a lot of equipment sitting right here. We better set it all up. Adapter into UX, headphones into adapter, USB cable into pod, other side of USB cable into computer, XLR cable into slot 1 or 2 on the front side of the UX. Any guitar or bass 1/4 inch cable will be plugged into one of these 2 slots depending on whether it has passive or active pickups. If your guitar or bass has active pickups, please use the PAD slot. If you do not know whether your guitar has active pickups or not, if you have to put a battery in it, it has active pickups. Put your mic in your stand and attach your pop filter like so, and now we can dive into the computer. You are going to need to download and install the Reaper software from the interwebs. If you are using the Pod UX2, you will also need Pod Farm. Once open, right-clicking on any of this gray spot and clicking New Track will create a track for you to record. Then you need only to press this red button to arm a track for recording. Then to actually start recording, press this red button or press Ctrl R. If you are needing some time before the recording process starts, right-click here and then check the Playback Before Recording button. This will start 2 measures of metronome before you start actually recording anything. Another handy thing to know are these little knobs that change which side of the speakers that the sound is coming out of, left or right, or somewhere in the middle. A very commonly used technique is multi-tracking, playing the same thing multiple times and then panning them all in different directions. Here is an example. First, there will be only one center track and the drums. Now let's try it with 1 track pan left, 1 pan right, and 1 in the center. Didn't that sound so much better than the single track? Sometimes you can get ridiculous with the number of tracks. Like right here, there are 5 vocal tracks.
Consecrate, 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 consecrate.
Now I'm going to go a little bit into mixing, but just the bare essentials, because you could go on and on and on about mixing until your ears bleed and you have no desire to play music ever again because mixing is so... Anyway, as you can see here, these sliders control the volume. If anything is too loud, you might want to move it around. And try your volume mix on many different speakers, as every headphone or speaker sounds slightly different because of how it's made or some crap. I don't even know, it just does. Anywho, that's about all the time we have for today's episode of Don't Suck at Recording Things. If you would like more information on any of the topics described in this video, there is a link in the description to a text document that has more covered that in there, so go look at that later.